Jill and I were pursuing a man named Albert Wesker.
Wesker. He was a top official with Umbrella, the leader of our STARS unit. I met him again after the Raccoon City incident on Rockford Island. Since then, we've been trying to track him down. Then a few years ago, we got a tip from a reliable source. The whereabouts of Umbrella's founder, Oswell E. Spencer. So we paid him a visit, hoping he'd lead us to Wesker.
Body was never found and she was presumed dead. The person I saw in that data looked like her. I have to know if she's still alive.
You two were close.
We were partners. What about you? Why'd you join the BSAA?
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company when I was young.
Umbrella?
Yes. I only found out later that the accident to cover up the manufacturing of biological weapons for terrorists. They were using Africa as a test bed for their experiments. Bioweapons were responsible for the deaths of my parents. And someone has to pay for that.
So you joined the BSAA?
There's only so much one person can do. Even a superhero like you, Chris.
I'm no superhero. Together, we can end this.
Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers.
Hang on.
All right. Welcome back. We're in chapter 3-1. This is the Marshlands. This is actually kind of a odd chapter. You kind of freeform here. You got a couple choices and everything. First thing I was going to show you is this BSA emblem, or BSAA. It's way out there. You see it? It's on the pole right there. We'll see if I can get it in one shot. Nope. Oh, good try though. And I messed again. All right. Oh, this is a fail. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Stupid. Oh, alright. This is bad. You guys, I'm not this bad. I thought I hit it that time. Alright, let's just use you all my rifle ammo. Got it that time. Okay. If you're playing co-op, you can drive them out there and your partner can shoot it. Or vice versa. You know, you can they can drive you out there. We got a B slate. Oh yeah. Bing! There's a treasure here. But yeah, you can drive out there and it's much easier. But on single player, that's the best way I know to hit it. So, yeah, bring a rifle. So, yeah, this is also a very good place to farm. I'm gonna pull up the map actually. That marker is telling us where to go, and I am totally going to crash into that wall. Ignore that marker, because I know what I need to do, and all that does is give you a map telling you where to go. So, yeah, luckily you have me, and I can show you guys what we're going to do. I do remember this. I've played this level a lot, because if you're farming money and stuff, there's another BS8 emblem if I... Oh, wow. Alright, I've hit both those steps, like, 5 times. Okay. Alright, guys. Oh, man. You know what? Ooh, an egg. I'm... Wow. I can't believe I wasted, like, half a clip doing that. Yeah, since last time, I upgraded some more. I have, you know, played a little bit more. Brown egg, that's nice. If you get a gold egg, they're worth, like, I think they're worth 1,000. So, they're awesome. The chickens lay them, and you can actually keep leaving this area and coming back. And just farm money out of it. But, you know, I'm not going to do that. At least, I'm not going to do it on camera. The next place I'm going to head is this nice shipwreck boat here. It's got a present for us. Yeah. So yeah, I farmed some more. I upgraded, and nothing terribly major. Just upgraded some capacity and some damage. I didn't really. Ooh, there's a rocket launcher. Let's give her that.
I owe you one.
Give her that.
I owe you one.
And sure, we'll give her some ammo. She's been good. She can have ammo. And there's a rocket launcher. And that will be there every time you play this level. So if you want to farm some rocket launchers, this is the place to do. It's much easier than going and buying them, because when you buy them, they're 10,000. So, however, if you sell them, they're like any other weapon. They're only 10%. So, you only get 1,000 from it. But, it's a free 1,000. So you can do this level over and over and, rack up on the money. There's actually a much better place, in my opinion, to gain money, but this is the first area that you can do it, so you can kind of, if you want to, you can max out your guns that you've got so far, or max out as far as it'll let you. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a couple. Probably max out the pistol, max out her MP5. Since last time I did buy the second, what's it called? The penetration. Yeah, so she penetrates much better, which sounded very dirty. And you can't go that way. But, yeah, overall, I really didn't do that much. I've been kind of busy. So you're not going to get... I'm going to go ahead and warn you, this isn't going to be a very... I'm not going to do a couple chapters here. I'm going to do just this one, I believe. So... yeah, there's another little thingy. Yeah, if you see anything, most of the time, if something is like blinking or flashing, then you can either shoot it or pick it up, and it's worth money. There's lots of them. There's actually a whole bunch that I've probably missed, and there's going to be a whole bunch I'm going to miss, in the later levels, because there's just so many of them. And I'll show you the ones that I, remember. Some of them I don't. Actually, playing through and upgrading, I found that treasure that I said was random, and it's not so random, but it's, it took me some time to figure out where it was. So, I'm talking about the one at the docks. I think it's 2-1 I was talking about. I know. See, there's a broken ladder there. I'm going to let her up, but as we all know, whenever you do something that progresses what you're supposed to be doing, that means the enemies are going to pop out. So, a shaman slate. And here they come. This is also kind of a a classic Resident Evil puzzle where you gotta make a kind of a key out of like a bunch of pieces.
How could someone do this to them?
None of them seem to, if you shoot them in the head, they won't turn into like the giant bladed arm things. So headshots are very nice. Yeah, the guys with the little helmet things,